Thank you, Dr. Saizal. Very good, Dr. Sharifah. You mentioned about the citation format. Okay, Idayu, your citation format tu macam you cuma buat satu kali check saja. You haven't proofreaded. Very important, Idayu, typo, simple formatting. Like for example, you mentioned the author, doctor lagi dia punya position kan. So citation format is very influential in order for us to decide on your future. Okay, because that is straightforward. Yeah, if you do not follow the rules, then you will go to the stage whereby you will not go anywhere. So very simple things. Kalau yang simple pun kita tidak follow, apalagi yang the contents of the research. Okay, so ini untuk makluman semua student yang attend juga ya. You should be particular with the citation format. It's very important. Don't underestimate the citation format. Don't underestimate the proofread. Okay, make sure you proofread because otherwise it will influence our passion in reading your thesis. Okay, I found from chapter 2 ya. Idayu, you seem to I'm not saying plagiarism. No, I'm not saying plagiarism. You tend to copy directly the idea of LR, and then you just change how it is written, how it was written to the style of your writing. The problem is you don't explain it further. For example, there is one here on page 19 ya. Ini contoh saja. On page 19, actually I found a lot. Okay, 2.1.1 2.1.4.1 civic virtue. According to Diluga 1998, civic virtue can be defined as a subordinate participation in organization political life and can support the administration functions of the organization. Lepas tu you don't explain about this. What disturbs me is, what do you mean by organization political life? This is what many students forgot to explain further. They just seem to take whatever written, good phrases, good keywords, and they put in their writing. They did not explain it further. I see this in your chapter 2, Idayu. This is one of the examples. So, for improvement, when you are using this kind of phrases, organization, political life, you can explain what is it actually and how do you actually put it in your context. For example, don't just adopt many LR references back in your paragraph and you are not explaining it and you are not define it in your context. That cannot be like that, yeah. Otherwise, our readers will be confusing. Okay, and for chapter 2, I wonder what is your theory, because all your variables you put there your variable. For example, your first variable is OCB, and what happened is in the title of OCB, you stated there 2.1.1 organizational citizenship behavior theory, and then the second variable is attitude. You put there with attitude. Independent, that one is dependent. Independent, the first independent, charismatic leadership theory, and then second independent is attitude, employees attitude theory kan? Nampak tak? Yang employees attitude theory page 29 tu. What bothers me is the word theory. The first you put OCB theory, charismatic leadership theory, employee attitude theory. At the end of the day, I'm looking for the driver of your research. What are who is the driver? What is the name of the theory that will connect all these variables Okay, actually, this is my opinion lah. Actually, Idayu, you're confusing in putting the title for the subtitle. Maybe you just mentioned the OCB lah, or charismatic leadership. So inside the content of that particular subtitle, then you mention how this come about, the theory that lead to the variable itself. So what happened is, for overall research, I did not see the theory. Your research is like a lorry without a driver. Yesterday there was a viral in Shenzhen. They are using electric car, no driver. But thesis must have a driver. What is your driver for this thesis?
Okay. Actually, we are discussing. This study are used for resources based value.
But you didn't mention inside, right?
Yeah.
I did not. RBV, right? RBV.
Yes, RBV.
That's why I did not see RBV written in chapter 2. Oh, kad kuning ni Hidayu, sudah kad kuning ini. Sebab teori is the jantung of the people. Theory is the driver of the lorry. So, itu yang kedua. And then, I haven't found any LR on Muslim issues, public employees issues. So, since you are going to go in depth with Muslim public servants, your LR should include the Muslim LR. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. That's all.